This video is your soul guide with 9 personal insights to help you live with clarity, confidence, and purpose. Born on March 3rd, the Unshakable Charmer. You carry 2 very different energies inside you. One part of you is intense, serious, almost unbreakable. Life has pushed you to face uncertainty and pressure, but another part of you moves through life with charm. You know how to connect with people. You know how to make someone feel seen, important, even special. And this creates a strange contradiction. You can appear warm, magnetic, even playful, but inside, you are far more serious than people realize. You understand power, emotional power, the effect you have on people, and life will keep asking one question of you. Will you use that power to control or to uplift? Number 1. You are stronger than people expect. Life tends to push you into situations that require resilience and responsibility. Where other people panic, you often become quieter and more focused. But the danger is that you begin to expect hardship, as if life must always be a test and peace can never fully be trusted. Strength doesn't mean living in constant struggle. Allow yourself periods of ease without feeling guilty for them. Number 2. You naturally influence people's emotions. When you give someone your attention, they feel it immediately. You can make people feel important, valued, even admired. You know how to create a strong emotional impression, but emotional influence can easily turn into emotional control if you're not careful. Influence is powerful. Use it to support people, not to keep them dependent on your attention. Number 3. You are drawn to positions of responsibility, whether in business, leadership, teaching, or guiding others. You often end up in roles where people look to you for direction, not because you always chase authority, but because others feel your strength. True leadership is not about control. It's about helping others grow stronger around you. Number 4. You can attract intense relationships. Your presence can feel magnetic. People may feel emotionally pulled toward you, fascinated, intrigued, even slightly intimidated. But strong emotional influence can also create power struggles, especially if both people want control at the same time. The healthiest relationships happen when influence becomes mutual, not one-sided or strategic. Number 5. You sometimes guard your vulnerability carefully. You prefer appearing composed, capable, strong. But beneath that strength, you still experience fear, doubt, and emotional sensitivity like anyone else. Let trusted people see your softer side. Real closeness requires openness, not just strength. Number 6. You understand power on an instinctive level, not just physical power or status, emotional power. You know when someone is confident, when someone is insecure, when someone is pretending. You read these dynamics quickly. The highest use of power is restraint. Not every situation requires you to prove your strength or your influence. Number 7. Your mind can sometimes expect the worst. Because you understand how quickly life can change, you may prepare for problems before they appear. This makes you cautious, observant, and strategic, but it can also create unnecessary tension, as if your nervous system is always waiting for impact. Faith grows when you stop assuming the worst outcome before life has even shown you one. Number 8. In love, you can be both passionate and powerful. You feel deeply, intensely, but relationships can become complicated when emotional attraction mixes with the need to feel in control. You want closeness, but you also want freedom. You want devotion, but not pressure. Sometimes you want to merge. Sometimes you want space. Real love grows strongest when power and vulnerability exist together, not when one hides the other. Number 9. Your life path is teaching you something about inner authority, not authority over others, authority over yourself, the ability to hold your center without needing to control every outcome. When you master this, people will naturally trust your presence. The strongest influence you have is the example of your own integrity, especially under pressure. And now, your shadow gift. Your hidden struggle is this: you are aware of your influence. You know you can affect people emotionally. You know you can attract attention, admiration, even devotion. But sometimes this awareness creates temptation. The temptation to test your power, to see how much influence you really have, to see whether people will bend, stay, or respond. Over time, this can create complicated dynamics in relationships and leave more damage than you intended. Your shadow gift is this: you can transform emotional power into emotional leadership. Instead of controlling hearts, you can strengthen them. Instead of attracting attention, you can inspire trust. Instead of testing loyalty, you can create safety. When your strength becomes protective instead of dominant, your presence becomes something rare, not just magnetic, but deeply respected. Now, with your 9 insights and your shadow gift in hand, you can return to this guidance anytime you need clarity or a reminder of your direction. If this video spoke to you, let me know in the comments. And if someone comes to mind as you listen, pass it on to them. I thank you. And as always, walk with clarity, move with confidence, and live with purpose.